All right, what's going on, guys? We're back at it with another NBA prop first look. Before I jump into that, just a quick recap on some of the Monday Night Football props as well as NBA today. So this past week in NFL overall, 5-3, Jordan Love, Jordan Love and Jaden, I almost said Jalen. Jaden Reed couldn't help us. Uh, Love had 214. The thing that was annoying about Jaden Reed was they kept doing those random handoffs where they're trying trick plays and whatever. So that kind of he had 7 receptions, but he didn't really do much. It was just 3, 4 yards, if that. Um, we did hit on Mostert and Barkley. So I just want to show you guys. Sorry. So we hit on Saquon and Mostert. Mostert hit that in the first half. Saquon, towards the end of the game, had a couple huge breakoffs to catch that. You see Browning only had 27. And then kind of on to recapping NBA Miles Turner hits. So I know I didn't give OG Anunoby, but what ended up happening was I woke up this morning and found out that Gafford was ruled out against the 76ers. So overall today we went 1-2 with Gafford out, but if you follow us on Twitter, I ended up posting that on the Twitter to kind of replace Gafford being ruled out. Luca had 49 PRA. He was pretty close, but he ended up scoring 35 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Donovan Mitchell had like 19 or 20, something like that. Darius Garland had like 35 or something, so that kind of sucked. Miles Turner came through, hitting his prop of over 29 and a half PRA. So hopefully you guys saw the Twitter play of Anunoby and Turner. Just gotta, like I always say, you just gotta get better and move on. So let's just jump into the first looks. So, like I always say, prize we're gonna build a prize picks card. I'm just gonna choose 2 out of the 4 that I have written down, and then we'll figure something else out with the other 2 props. But you can just bet them on prize picks, underdog, sleeper, parlay play. You can just bet them all straight on the sports books, whatever you want. So let's just jump right in. So the first prop we're gonna go with is James Harden over 30 and a half PRA. This is actually one I'm gonna take for the video. So Clippers are 4-point favorites, over under total of 233. Um, Clippers playing against the Kings. Sacramento gives up an average of 24 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists to opposing guards. In their last matchup on the 29th, Harden had 26 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. He played 39 minutes. Something else I just noted at for like assist opportunities, he's got um Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. I know this, yeah, the starting center Zubac. He likes to run pick and rolls, as we know throughout the years. That's something he kind of likes to do. So there's opportunities there as well to give it to Zubac and he can score, sort of. But yeah, I really like this prop here, just considering what happened in their last matchup and just the Kings not being able to guard any guards. So that's the first one we'll take. Truth be told, I'm still kind of deciding on the second prop that I want here, but we'll just go through the list and I'll make a decision. So the second prop we're gonna go with, I know this is high, but we're gonna go with Jokic over 52 and a half PRA. The Bulls give up an average of 22 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists to opposing centers. Um, November 4th, these teams played. Um, Jokic had 28 points, 16 rebounds, 9 assists. I believe in this game as well, Jamal Murray wasn't back. So this is another weapon who can shoot threes, make some tough shots. So this kind of helps Jokic's potential assists as well. If you don't know by now, I'm a big, Bulls, White Sox, Bears fan. So I kind of like, how do I explain this? The Bulls suck. They've been doing well recently, but they suck. I do think that this is a great spot here. I'm trying to see Murray. Murray played 29 minutes, scored 29 points today, had 9 boards. Um, Jokic played 36, had 25, 8, and 9. So as you can see here in the last 5 days too, his PRA, it's still, even though it's not hitting this prop, still up there and it's still good. As you even see here, he's close to that mark. So I think against the Bulls, who are just terrible at guarding centers, this should be a good prop as well. I did it again where I totally forgot. Popcorn machine um showing the in case you don't know, it's like 3 in the morning. I can like barely speak. Minute rotation, so Harden played half, almost near half the first quarter. Then he played a good chunk of minutes from the second quarter and then into the third, and then he played the whole fourth. This was in their recent game against the Jazz. So something you like to see there as well. Let's look at Jokic's. Played up to the 6:30 mark and he got a long rest. And then basically from 7:37 on in the second quarter to the 1 minute and 21 mark of the third, that was his whole rotation. He played a good chunk, and then he obviously closed out the game at the 8:10 mark. So the minutes are there. He got 36. Harden had 33. So, and obviously these are their more recent matchups, but yeah, some good spots there as well. So the third prop we're going to go with is Fox over 40.5 PRA. Um, Clippers allowed 25 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists to opposing point guards. Kind of looking up some of these props, the Clippers actually play some solid defense. Excuse me. Um, to all other positions besides point guard. On the 29th, when these teams faced off, Fox had 40 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. So this is a smash spot for him. Clippers are 4-point favorites, 233 total, like I said, with Harden. Let's look at this. So it kind of seems like that this could have been because of foul trouble or something, or I don't know. I know they try to get Malik Monk a lot of time coming off the bench, but you see here that there's more um like he got subbed out with 21 seconds left. I want it, and then he started the second quarter and then got subbed out at the 8:49 mark, and then checked back in with 4:50 left. It kind of seems like they try to condense it a little bit, but I mean, he did play 32 minutes. Um, this is just a great spot for him. Kind of like I said, the Clippers don't play defense against point guards. They're not very good at it. So we're going to take the over here. So I'm debating for the parlay card here whether to choose Kristaps Porzingis over 24 and a half points and rebounds. So the Cavs allow 23 points, 15 rebounds to opposing centers. There's no Mobley at the moment, no Levert. I know that doesn't really help as much, like, oh, Levert's, but that also just means that they're going to be slim and everyone else that's on the bench, they get a bump up. So that means that there's going to be other guys that don't really play as much getting some more minutes. Um, so looking back at Porzingis' career versus Cleveland, this same prop has hit in the last 3 games when he was with like Washington and the Knicks or whatever. But I'm pretty confident in this one. Um, what did I write here? I'm an idiot. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Boston's 10-point favorites with over under 224 and a half. This should be a good spot for him. We kind of know that the one thing that kind of gets me into liking this prop is Porzingis shoots a three and he can hit some mid-range shots. He's not like a forward center that just relies on working in the paint. He can shoot as well. So kind of like this prop as well. Like I said, too, no Mobley. His prop is hit in the last 3 games in his career against Cleveland. I think we're gonna roll with this. Well, before we do that, let's just check the last game. His rotation. He had 10 points and a rebound. Played a good chunk of the first quarter, got a long rest, and then 6:40 mark of the second quarter up until 6:30 to start the second half, and then played a good chunk of minutes. I know he didn't really do much towards the end of the game against the Knicks, but I mean the minutes are there. He played 29 minutes. If I remember correctly, this game was turning into a blowout, and the Knicks started to make a little bit of a comeback. So, um, and I know he came off a bit of an injury and maybe he was somewhat limited. I don't remember ever seeing that, but so yeah, we're gonna go with Harden PRA here and then Porzingis over 24 and a half points and rebounds. So we're just gonna place that. So hopefully they bump it and then we're good. So that's just about that. Ugh, I can't speak. That just about does it. So just make sure to like and subscribe. Like I always say too, prize picks, sleeper, underdog, parlay play. You can bet them straight on the sports books. Whatever you want to do. Um, be on the lookout for Second Look tomorrow where I use Stochastic's Pick'em Pro tool. Um, that should just do it. Thanks for watching.